see weaknesses that you could use?
Oh, yes. Every boxer has weaknesses. I don't care who you are. Muhammad Ali had weaknesses. Every boxer has weaknesses, no matter how good you are. John's are very minimal, obviously. He's strong, he's quick, he's got youth on his side, but there are weaknesses that we saw. The press conference went well. Obviously, it's a huge following for Duddy, but you know what? They're very respectful, genuine, sincere, and I know John's coming to beat me, but I think once it's all said and done, I'll have a whole new fan base, and I'll win over some of his fans because they appreciate a good fight. Morning. Just woke up, got a good night's rest.
Yeah, right.
Today's it. Today's the day of the fight.
Woohoo!
Right now, we'll probably just get dressed, probably go get something to eat a little bit later. We all just woke up about 10 minutes ago, so think about the fight, focus, concentrate, and then go do it. And then tonight, about 11 o'clock, when it's all over, then the fun begins. How come you get to wear a hat and I don't, Derek?
Yeah. Where's my hat?
Yeah, that's better. Now we don't look so bad. It's quarter to 11. We got about, almost 12 hours before I fight. We're just gonna get ready, clean up, get dressed. Then we'll probably go get a bite to eat. Later on today, I think the kids and Tanya are just gonna go shopping a little bit at a toy store for Derek. I'm gonna just kind of hang out in the room, chill out, concentrate on the fight, and then maybe go for a walk a little bit later if it clears up. It's snowing right now, but. And then about 6:30, we're gonna head to the garden, get ready to do business. Kick some Irish ass.
Well, we just got done at Macy's, and then now we're gonna go to, where are we going, Derek?
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us.
He's taking a little nap so he can be ready for the fight.
He was gonna come with us to get out of the hotel, but he said he needed to take a nap, so that's what he's doing right now.
We're going to Toys R Us.
Yeah.
We're going to see the big dinosaur.
Yeah.
You going to see the big dinosaur?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
I don't know. It's just too nerve-wracking. And it never changes. From 10 till you turn pro to now, it never changes.
These people are big boxing fans here. And I think what's going to happen is as the fight goes on, Tony will sway them over just like he did with the other. He does. And that's because they respect a good fighter. So
He knows how to bring him in. He knows how to put him on his side because he's a smart fighter, and I don't know what the word.
he's got charisma.
I don't know what the charisma.
He's
there
got
you go.
charisma.
That's the word. That's the word.
I mean, Bill asked me to help out. I was just kind of here for the first fight, and when you meet someone that's genuine, and we've become very good friends.
He's a gentleman. And he's polite, and it's nice to know that he treats everybody like that, no matter what town he's in, no matter who he comes into. And he was just a gentleman with Duddy too, and Duddy was with him. So I think that's important. I really think that's important.
Last Wednesday, I brought an associate of mine, and his son, who's like 7, wanted to come to watch Tony spar. It was his last real sparring session. So Tony's busy, and the kid's in awe, watching it all. All of a sudden, see Tony grabs the kid, brings him over, gets him a picture, signs an autograph. He never forgets. He always remembers.
He knows how and why he got this far, other than his own talent and his own hard work. If it wasn't for Tanya and the kids that stuck by him through his crazy moods, right, Brittany?
Oh, God.
His crazy moods and his moodiness before the fights. I mean, if they didn't stand by him, he wouldn't be where he is.
Oh, no. But that's part of it. We're family. We're all family. So it's kind of where it's at.
But we love him, and that's why we tolerate his moods before a fight, because he's as nervous as we are, and that's how he shows it. If I wasn't like this, then I might as well stay home. But I couldn't do that anyway. I just couldn't.
Night of the fight, about 3 hours before fight time. Just sitting here relaxing, trying to think about what I got to do. Get my mind off of stuff and get ready for the fight, I guess. I just don't get too uptight right now. I got 3 hours to wait before the fight, and then I'll be over in about an hour after I step in there. I think I step in there in about 3 hours, 10:30 here, so Everybody's getting excited, nervous. I just try to lay low until fight time and then do my job. Derek got a magic set. He's trying to learn magic tricks. He got his shirt on. My wife's got her shirt on. Brittany's downstairs. That's my darling wife getting all dolled up.
I'll just keep it here for
Gotta make sure I got everything.
Every fight, I feel kind of nervous before he steps in the ring. That's what I feel like today, too.
Come on, pal, we gotta go. Come on, I got my bag. You got it? Victor, good. Thanks.
Five blocks over. Rich, is that what it is?
I
No doubt in my mind.
I have no doubt in my mind either, but I always get to talk to you before the fight, and I know I won't get the chance.
You won't get a chance to come in the locker
You
room.
get.
Ready?
Yeah.
How slippery is it? I wonder if I'm just going to wind up walking.
Hey, Dick, are you sure you want me to take you?
Nope, we're good. We'll see you guys over there.
You guys lock it?
Yep.
If we're over there, he'll be more at ease. Yep. This is the glamorous part of the job.
Yep.
This and emptying out spit buckets. If I fall, I'll be really bummed out.
So what's the plan the first 3 rounds, Bill?
Chin down, hands up high, move. Stick that jab down his throat. You got side to side, move the head.
Okay.
Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Do anything to stop from getting hit. You know, grab him. When you grab him, spin him out and punch him.
Ireland's John Duddy smiles when he plays the Garden. Tonight, he will face a hungry contender, Anthony the Bullet Bonsante. It's time for Fight Night at the Garden. And here comes Anthony Bonsante as he makes his way in. The Minnesotan, that is John Duddy. Anthony Bonsante on the other side of it would like the seminal moment in his boxing career to be tonight. The stage is definitely set for this matchup. Very active fighter in Duddy. Will he box a little more tonight? Will he make this a brawl? We'll see. Right now, he's getting nailed with some big left hooks.
Sizing the guy up.
Pretty good jabs by Bonsante, though. Those are the best jabs he's thrown in the fight.
Yeah, doubling and trebling the jabs. Big snappy jab counter from Duddy.
He looks good. He looks so good.
Yeah, he looks nice and sharp in the opening round, but long way to go, so he's just got to keep on top of things.
We head into the second round. John Duddy in the green trunks, Anthony Bonsante in the black trunks. Duddy landed 15 of 31 power shots in round 1. Bonsante, a good veteran fighter.
Yeah.
Now look, when you threw a nice right hand, you hit him on the chin with it. Keep sticking that jab and move it. And get those hands up when you're slipping. You got to start the jab a little quicker. You're waiting a little too long.
We head into round number 3 in this scheduled 10-rounder.
Trying to prize him open was a combination of a variety of shots.
Combinations.
Anthony Bonsante, the 36-year-old veteran, trying to hang in there with Duddy and doing a pretty good job here in round 3.
Good left hook from
which he did cut against Campbell. Just seconds remaining here in round number 3 in what has been a very interesting round, third round. One in which Anthony Bonsante maybe established some beachheads for himself.
Much more success in this one.
we head into round number 4. I'm Al Bernstein along with Barry McGuigan and Jerry Cooney here at ringside, and also Tony Page, who has been handling all the interview duties. Very interesting numbers as there's a cut that develops around Bonsante's eye.
I listened to the commissioner yesterday about if the fight gets stopped on the butt, it has to be at least half the fight.
It does indeed have to be.
Oh, left hook! Nice. Beautiful left hook from John Duddy. Another left hook, he's in trouble.
Duddy going to work, extolled by this crowd to try and create a knockout with the blood flowing from the forehead of Anthony Bonsante.
He's in trouble here. He's in trouble. We've got 140 in the round left, and he's in trouble, Bonsante.
Left hooks raining on Anthony Bonsante here in round number 4.
I liked how Duddy was staying composed. He didn't get too wild.
Bonsante saying he can't see.
Wipe that blood off.
So he is landing the power shots. Bonsante trying to land shots on the inside.
Oh, great right hand, left hook right hand there from Duddy. Ooh, another right hand. The legs are going. Bonsante's legs just dipped there. Oh, a right hand again. What a right hand.
Undefeated Duddy looking for another signature win.
Took right up with the left hook from Bonsante. He's fighting back.
Oh, good right hand by Duddy. Left hook.
Bonsante needs to find some way to neutralize that right hand, and he's not able to do it. How much do you think that blood coming down is bothering Bonsante?
A lot.
Anthony Bonsante showing grit and determination here in round number 5.
Another left hook right hand. Legs dipped again.
Tony, you got to keep those hands up. You can't go straight back on him. You got to go back on an angle.
It's a lovely right uppercut. Missed him with the left hook, but strong kid, very courageous.
Blood streaming from his forehead, a little blood from the nose as well, and he's taking some major shots from John Duddy, but he fights on, and you look at the total punches, and you see that Duddy dominant so far, almost twice as many punches landed by John Duddy. Referee Steve Smoger, we've been told, has declared that it was an accidental clash of heads that caused the bleeding. Right now, Bonsante is getting nailed with some big shots.
Getting caught.
Well, Anthony Bonsante having some good moments there, but did not hurt John Duddy. Big uppercut by Bonsante. So Bonsante's had more than his share of difficulties. He's had some good moments here in round 6.
One more shot. If you tell me you can't see, I got to stop.
He's got to stop it if he can't see.
Can you see?
Tony, you got to throw that right hand behind the jab. You got to throw that right hand behind the jab. Do you hear me? Put together some fast combinations.
He could have wanted this fight stopped and gotten a technical draw out of it. Instead, he was the one that said to his corner, I want to keep going. It just speaks volumes about him that he didn't want to just go away and get a technical draw and be able to brag about that and say it was okay. Look, a big uppercut by Bonsante. He is landing some significant punches right now. Bonsante's found a home for that punch and has made the end of round 6 and round 7 pretty interesting. But certainly he's earned the respect of this crowd and everyone.
Without doubt.
Good right hand by Duddy.
Performance, good work from Duddy.
But in round 7, Anthony Bonsante, just when it looked like this fight might even end because of the blood coming down from that cut on his forehead, has found renewed energy. Steve Smoger looking in. Will this fight continue? They want to look at Anthony Bonsante. He doesn't want to give them the chance. He wants to get out there and fight. And this fight will continue after a little bit of drama and suspense. We head into round number 8. Right hand by Bonsante. Now he lands another one to the head of Duddy. We could be poised for a very interesting finish in this fight. Tremendous right again by Bonsante. Of course, Yuri Boy Campos landed some big rights, and here's Bonsante doing exactly the same. There's a palpable difference in this fight since the end of round 6. Bonsante believes he can land, and he's throwing with conviction. Right hand gets in by Duddy as Bonsante stays on the outside. Hook on the inside. Again, that uppercut by Bonsante. He has found a home for that punch. Smoger looking at the blood of Bonsante now, and Anthony Bonsanti would have hated if they would stop this fight because he would most likely lose on the scorecard. Major uppercut by Bonsanti. They are going at it now here in round number 8. Wow! Another uppercut by Bonsanti. His face is caked with blood. Now that cuts in a spot where they seldom stop fights unless Bonsanti says he can't see because of the blood.
Terribly.
Which I don't think he's going to say. Right hand on the inside by Bonsanti.
Get rid of him. He's desperate. You fighting a desperate man. You fighting a dead man that's trying to come back from the dead. He's desperate. Now get out there and put it together and get rid of this dude.
We head into round number 9. Lots of drama here at Madison Square Garden Theater. Clearly, Duddy would be ahead probably on all the scorecards.
Left hook from
tremendous hook by Bonsanti. 17 KOs in 29 fights for Bonsanti. He has not been able to knock out the top fighters he has faced. So he's not a monstrous knockout puncher, but he does have some pop in his punches. Really, really a tough situation for him now. They may have to stop this fight because of the blood coming into his eye. He's wiping it away. And
left hook.
Nice hook.
Beautiful hook.
John Duddy blasting him with that left hook. A reminder that cut came from a clash of heads earlier in this fight. If they stop this fight because of it, they would go to the scorecards. Duddy has controlled most of the rounds. And now Bonsanti just using all this ring, and Steve Smoger will have them take a look at the cut. He said it was the most important fight he could possibly have, and he's shown it in his demeanor here tonight. So his big moments sometimes has not come through, but tonight he's showing a lot of courage.
Tony, can you see? Wipe that off quick. Well, then you can't fight, Tony. If you can't see, you can't fight. I have to make that call, Tony.
He's been saying that since the second round.
Yeah. You want to fight? He's going to stop it when you can't see, Tony. He's got to stop it. If you can see, he'll let it go. But you're way behind, Tony. You're way behind on it. No. All right, if you can't see.
That's it, Bubby. Stay right here. It's going to be stopped because of the cut. Stay here. That's it.
You made the call.
Because of an accidental headbutt causing excessive bleeding, blurred vision. On behalf of Bonsanti, we're going to go to the scorecards. All for your winner by unanimous decision. He is the IBA and the WBC Continental America's champion, Ireland's John Duddy!
An active class by Anthony Bonsanti. This capacity crowd got what they hoped for, a win by John Duddy.
A lot of work for the Jews.
It didn't come easily against Anthony Bonsanti, and the pain etched on the faces of Bonsanti's children certainly told his story eloquently.
Great fight.
Hey, Joe.
Stop it.
It's too bad. I'd like to stay out of the name.
Where's Mom?
Yeah. Okay, I'll call you. Huh?
I'm fine, baby.
So, I'll call you tomorrow later,
I'm
okay?
fine. Stop crying.
Okay, bye.
Hey, I got a present
right.
for you guys.
All right.
Keep the blood fine.
It wasn't the cut.
One for you and one
The
for her,
blood in the
okay?
eye.
All right?
You did.
They're a little sweaty. It's okay.
Justin.
Where'd your mom go? I don't know. She left on the other side of the room.
Is there a doc here that can stitch me
Yeah,
up?
he'll be in.
Let me try to get these off. You ain't gonna be able to cut them. I just couldn't see. I'm sorry.
Hey, did you do this now?
I can't. Can I get my hand wrapped up?
He fought a hell of a fight.
Just don't apologize.
And the thing is, when I started bleeding is when I started fighting.
And I saw you wiping your eyes. I saw it.
Everybody.
And I hurt him with that uppercut too.
You did? You did? You hurt him. You hit him and you hurt him. It's okay.
He told me you one tough customer, though.
It took me 5 rounds to get going.
You did?
Look, you fought a good fight, too.
Fought good.
God.
So many people on the way in said that that's the best fight they've seen here in ages, so.
I'm on the ages, that's for damn sure.
His mother was.
Can you find my mom?
Was supposed to.
Go get Justin.
We'll have one of them go down and pick her up.
I don't know. I'm not. I'll go look.
Have Justin get her.
Hello?
No.
Dad, what was the scorecard?
I lost.
There's Bill.
Yeah.
There he is.
It's okay. He can copy it.
You fought your heart out.
Bye.
Sorry, Bill. I just couldn't see.
I know you couldn't.
The last round,
I tried to keep you in there as long as I could.
You kept me in there fine. It wasn't the cut.
I know it wasn't the cut. It was the eye.
I don't want to have to go to the hospital and get stitched out.
I made a stitch if you want me to do it.
For that last round, I was going like this, and he was just teeing off. Dad's okay.
I was just looking at that one. Looked like Harry Potter with that little thing.
Harry Potter with the lightning bolt. There you go.
When he's putting the stitches in, Derek, you got to back up so he can do this.
We need some extra lights. When we get ready, you'll shine some light on there, okay?
Yeah.
All right,
Hello?
You know how? There you go.
Hi, Courtney.
You okay with this? You sure?
If they can gut a deer, they can help you do this. Right hand felt good, too. Right hand felt good. Didn't hurt at all.
You all right?
Never let him see you sweat.
Let me see it.
Back up. The doctor's
He has like a big pump.
Did you see anything? No.
No.
Okay, I believe you.
Stitch her up.
See, your eyes are still working.
And now, and there's no blood dripping now.
Oh, that's Grandma's here.
That's okay. It was the last one. Save the best for last.
Is I okay?
Yes. Yes.
It's fine, Mom. It wasn't the cut that's.
Oh, you'd say fine if you were half dead, so I'm not even gonna listen to you. I'm fine, bull. Let me look at you.
Please, no, the doctor's doing his job.
Well, I can tell help the doctor. What about this one down here, doctor?
I think that's very superficial, so.
That's a butterfly.
I think it'll just, it'll heal up.
Forehead just bleed worse. And I knew it as soon as we collided. I felt it. Fight didn't go as planned. Obviously, I got cut in, I think, the second round. And every time I come back to the corner did a great job stopping the bleeding. But I'd get my rhythm in the first 30 seconds, and then I'd get hit, or we'd collide heads again, and the blood started dripping. But I just couldn't overcome the blood in my eye. I did it for like 4 or 5 rounds, but then last round, in the 9th round, I was constantly wiping the blood out of my eyes, and you can't fight like that. And unfortunately, I couldn't go on. I wanted to, but sometimes you just have to make the call.
Well, that's gonna be beautiful picture.
Put your hoods on, let's go. When it all comes down to it, I can walk home, I'm fine, I didn't get knocked out, I'm conscious, and there'll be another day. There'll be another day.